Good morning, welcome back to my video. And this video I'm going to talk about our educational sector in Cambodia because in the next few weeks, I think 2 weeks more, we're going to have a high school national exams for the grade 12 students. But what I'm really interested in this exams is about the way that Cambodian youth choosing their majors or path for their education. It surprised me when I see the Ministry of Education and Sport release the number and the percentage of grade 12 students choosing science, just only 28% over social science stream, 72%, which is the big gap from science to social science stream. If we just see the percentage, that's okay. But if we think about like the futures of our youth development, I'm really concerned about that. You know why? The 28% for science students, it really less amount of students because as I research the overall of our students who are prepared for the exams, only 140,000 students gonna take the exam, and we don't really sure that the 28% of that number gonna pass our exam. Imagine that we are living in the developing country, which is we require a lot of youth labor to build the bridge, to build the school, to build the hospital, and especially we are living in the intelligence era where people using AI. But if our human resource, our youth, like lack of the science foundation, how can we compete with the other country? I'm talking like this. It doesn't mean like social science stream is bad. It's actually good because in developing country we need both science and social science stream. Problem is that the big gap between science and social science stream is too much. You can compare 28% to 72%. So which is the big gap that for me, I'm really concerned about that. Like comparing to our neighbor country, Vietnam, do you know how many percent like Vietnamese student enroll study STEM, like technology, engineer, in AI? Over 54%, while the amount of overall students at almost 1 million students. This is not the number of students who prepare for exam, but the students who enroll for university. But back to our country, only 28%. And comparing the number of students, I think really less. I'm talking like that, it doesn't mean like I want to compare from rich country to the developing country, but we can take good example from them and we learn the good thing to apply in our country. This is a good way that we can improve. We don't just say we are underdeveloping country, we are developing country, so we cannot compare to rich country. No, not something not like that. We can learn from them and learn why they run so fast. Okay? This is the big concern. As I check some comments, they said that many students prefer choosing social stream because they expect that it's easy for them to get higher score and easy to pass the exam. It means like they concerned for failing exam. But I think it's not like that. The goal of the Ministry of Education and Sport, they want the student follow their heart, like they choose what they like, what they are interested in, what they are good at, not about what they think it's easy to pass. If you think it's easy to pass, you're gonna like you walk behind the other. And another reason why I say like science is more important than social science, and it should be equal in it should be fair like 50 and 50, because right now we are living in the AI. So if we don't understand about AI, we don't understand the technology, you're gonna walk behind the others. And you know, and in the working sector, it also like lack of the technical staff as well. In company, most of the high banana or high level staff are from the international or from the other country, or we call the expat. Most of the local staff we can get only like or not the chief level, or we mostly under the supervise from the another country, another international staff. So I want to keep it short. I just express my concern if we still follow like the students' decision just like to what they think it is easy, so we gonna face the big problem in the future. And it is very risky when we lack of the labor of human resource who are like developing in technology or engineering or something like that. I can give you a simple example. Like in this era, everyone know AI. So if we don't follow the trend, if we don't use AI, you're gonna work slower than the other. The same thing, we need to change, social evolution. We need to adapt with the new trend. When the world change, we need to change. We need to follow the world so that we can work along the way with the other. The same thing, if other people use AI to assist you while you still use your own labors, your natural power to complete the task, so you're gonna reduce the less interesting and productivity as well. So to keep things short, I want you to reconsider about choosing the major and also the learning path, because it's gonna affect our human development in the future. 28% is not enough for developing country. It should be equal, around 50 and 50. And I'm sure that many people will not like or agree with me, because they think they just choose what they like, why it's wrong. Yeah, we need to think about the common interest in the future. Like I said, you like something easier today, but in the future you're gonna face the hard thing. So be prepared for the future trends. Like you can see the another country, Vietnam, Haneo, something like that. They know the trend that the world change to technology, so they persuade their young generation to follow the trend so that they can develop. And we always feel suffer when we go to international stage. We hardly beat them in science, because yes, we lack of science, human resource. And we can look to the China. Yeah, they really focus on science and technology, because they know and they believe that technology can change the world really fast. So if they work slower than the other country around the world, they cannot become the powerful country. So Cambodia the same. We don't expect that we could be a powerful country around the world, but just want to be a, a country in the region that we can compete that other, like a compatible country near us. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. I think I cut it and end it here because it's over 5 minutes already. And I hope you can understand what I want to share to you. And my intent is just want to see our youth, potential youth, to have and to build our country great and better from time to. And thank you so much. See me in the next video. Bye bye.